Closing in on first pitch tonight here at Citi Field. Giants and Mets next. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the second of four between the San Francisco Giants and the East-leading New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Angel Pagan makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Giants, center fielder number 16, Angel Pagan.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And that was the circle changeup to record the out that time, and he'll need that moving forward as we'll give you a look at the rest of his scouting report right there. Joe Panik will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of one run. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
One out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Nori Aoki will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there. So even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here comes a 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. They'll try again, 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now the 1-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Gary Cox will dig in for the first time now. 1 home run shy of 30 on the year so far.
Let's go, Gary, yeah!
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Come on!
Now here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Here's another look. This fastball's of the two-seam variety, running away from him at the plate. If you try to pull it, you roll over it. Instead, he goes right with it and winds up with a double.
Michael Lee will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category. Now here's the first pitch. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0 home. And quick risks here as this is yanked down the third base line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
He's set, now the pitch. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Ready now on 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. David Lee will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases.
Yeah.
And here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough. But now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
3-0 is on the way. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Boy, the command, not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now and a walk he's given up. He's really laboring through this first inning of work.
Number 30 will dig in now, and he's come through in many a situation like this, currently 4th in the National League RBI race.
Catching these runners here.
First offering on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. He's ready now. The pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here's the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
These are the at-bats that stick with you for a while as a hitter. First inning opportunity, bases loaded, winds up striking out. He'll have a few more chances yet to come, but he won't have any that are better than this.
Stepping in now, Michael Kadire, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start this one at 269 with 19 homers and an even 70 RBIs.
Come on, let's do it.
From the stretch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Buster Posey will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Here's the pitch. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
Well, anytime you're leading off an inning, it's true, you don't want to just go up there blindly swinging at anything close to the zone. But you also want to at least take the bat off your shoulder. I mean, he phoned this one in.
Hunter Pence will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Now the pitch. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he swings and hits a line drive out to left. Kadire under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Brian McCann will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
All right, man.
And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the way. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here. 3-1.
And you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Now the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Three and 2, here it is. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Into the box now, number 48. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call, and he gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Daniel Murphy will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Comes set, now the pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's ready, now the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Oh, look at this.
And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
In now, Gary Cox, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 home. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two pitch on the way. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Mets leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Casey McGee will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, You appreciate a call like that once in a while.
And the pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a line drive to left. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Around first, digging for two now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Brandon Crawford steps in now.
Right here. Watch for a minute.
Now the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Watch for a minute.
1-0 on the way. Now it's 2-0.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Two-0 pitch now to Crawford. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here comes the 3-0. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Johnny Cueto will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. First pitch coming. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
Come on, guys. Turn two.
He waits. Now the pitch. And this one gets foul for the second strike. So we'll see what Boch wants to do here with two strikes now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Bunt sign still on with two strikes as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Let's go, man.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. On the ground, softly towards second. Barehanded, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Standing in now, Joe Panik. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
With one out, he had two jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Nori Aoki will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch coming. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
From the belt, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Buster Posey will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set, now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Get the batter out.
Here's the 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes a 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 2-1. Michael Lee makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Michael Lee.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner toward right center. Base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Number 3 will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. One on the way. Out of play. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You really can't overemphasize the presence of speed and the pressure it puts on a defense. I mean, he's fooled on this pitch. Hits a simple little slow grounder, but he's busting it out of the box and he winds up beating it out.
Stepping in now, David Lee. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Into the box now, number 30. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
The next pitch.
Here we go.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Three runs already home here. Here's the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Michael Kadire will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, let's give you a better look here at this 4-pitch sequence on ShowTrack. You'll see him get ahead early by working the outer half of the plate. All 3 pitches on the outer half. Then they come on the inner half for pitch number 4, and he's got no answer.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's now 4-2 New York. Hunter Pence will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
First pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
1-0 on the way. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240, so you'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Brandon Belt will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he thought of taking third here, too?
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Here comes the 1-2. Opposite field to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third now, and Flan's going to wave him in. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Into the box, Casey McGee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through, a base hit.
The batter, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Keep him right there.
1-0 pitch now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
He missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2-2. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Let's go, Matt.
In now, Johnny Cueto. Cueto squares around to bunt, and he puts it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Angel Pagan will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Hold those runners.
First pitch coming. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Let's go, New York.
Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 4-3. Number 48 will lead things off here in the home half of the
Leading off
4th.
for the Mets here in the 4th, Etcher, number 48.
First offering on the way.
Here we go.
And that misses, ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Here comes the 2-0.
Here we go.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Go in wide.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And the way this Mets club can swing the bat, the last thing you want to do is surrender a leadoff walk.
See you, Matt.
The 3-1 is on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the full count offering. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Let him go.
First pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Let's get this runner across.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Well, I don't think this is really what he was trying to do, but in the end, this is going to work out just like a sacrifice.
Gary Cox will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here's the first offering.
Yep.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. The 1-2 with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. One out and a runner on second base. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Michael Lee will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Here's a 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
You can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Here it is, the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Number 3 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Pause, now the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And Pagan will glide over and put it away as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Joe Panik will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Joe Panik.
First pitch coming. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. And all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Let's go.
The 1-1 home. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Buster Posey will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Let's get to here.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Let's go.
Ready now on 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is all born from the fact that they're facing a really dangerous guy up there at the plate. And now with the runner up to second base anyway, they may even choose just to go ahead and put him on.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. Foul. Full count offering on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He waits, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
The 1-0 now to Pence. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Up and in. big danger now. It's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Let's go. Common strike.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Brandon Belt will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
You overrated, boy.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Overrated.
The 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
Get these guys.
A deep breath. Now the 2-2. Fouled back. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now another 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. Aoki scores. Posey scores. It's in time, and he's out at the plate, so they'll get 2 runs on the play, but not the third.
Yeah, well, the damage here is already done. 2 runs are across the score, and you can see he's trying to score all the way from first, and they wind up getting him at home plate.
Standing in now, Casey McGee, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 17 two-base hits for the year. He's set, now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. He's ready now, the pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Giants on top, 5-4. David Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. In there, and it's 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
This one for Crawford at short. To his left, he's up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Come on, New York.
Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
So the first 2 are retired now for Michael Cuddyer. First pitch coming. Swing and a high chopper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Dylan G will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
35, Dylan G.
Brandon Crawford will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Brandon Crawford.
A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the pitch. Chopper foul. Here's the pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Joaquin Arias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Joaquin Arias.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 1-1. And this is grounded foul off to the right past one-time big league outfielder Roberto Kelly in the first base coaching box. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's another 1-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here he comes on 2-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, this is what you call a big league curveball. Look at this thing just move. A 15-inch break. I mean, that is filthy.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Get me out of here.
One pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Well, I'm not sure if he got the greatest break on this ball out there in right field. You're going to see him leap right here at the end. And by the time he's able to run that thing down, it's not in time, and we're looking at a triple.
Stepping in now, Joe Panik, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is lifted the other way to left center. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And he is in there.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Nori Aoki, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Oh, come on.
2 out here and a runner at second. comes set. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Get this strike out, man!
1-1 on the way.
Wait.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Line hard to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
coming
Giants,
on, and it's the veteran lefty Javier Lopez.
Javier Lopez.
Brian McCann will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips.
Brian McCann.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And the shift will not amount to much here, as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Yep, you saw his numbers there just a moment ago, and he's got that ERA in the low twos coming into play, and he continues to pitch effectively as he retires the first man to greet him here.
David Wright will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Lays off 1-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 28, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
The 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Here's the 1-1. In for strike two. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Giants leading this one as we get set for the seventh, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Buster Posey will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Buster Posey.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
What, are you kidding me?
1-0 on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Buster Posey. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
Man, goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Time to put those glasses back on him.
The 1-0 home. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Here he comes on 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun shy out there. It did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Jay Lee will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Brandon Belt will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on the way. Up and in for ball one.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
The next pitch. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Casey McGee will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, let's turn go.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
He waits. Now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Gary Cox will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Gary Cox.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
One 0. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two-2 pitch on the way. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No yard.
3-2, here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Once again, a 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Michael Lee will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
From the stretch. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He's set, now the pitch. Two strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Stay out of the double play already.
Here comes the 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late inning. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
All season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for him, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. You know, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Number 54, Sergio Romo. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot, number 1, Theodore Adrianza. The batter, number 3.
Into the box, number 3. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Now the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
The 2-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Hence has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Mets,
David Lee will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. First offering on the way. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here comes the 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Here he comes on 2-1. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one for Crawford is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Into the box now, number 30, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Yeah, good eye.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Giants 7 and the Mets 6. Brandon Crawford will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch to him. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch now to Crawford. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
What can he do here? 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1 coming. This is lifted the other way out to left center. Settling under it now is Kadire, and he puts it away no problem for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ehire Adrianza will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Throw it anywhere. This guy's swinging
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Angel Pagan will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is turning out to be the shutdown inning they needed.
Now here it comes. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, you can't hit what you can't see. These have been some really uncomfortable at-bats.
The pitch. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Lee has got it, and the side is retired. Giants down in order as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Gene Machi will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 63, Gene Machi.
Michael Kadire will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Left fielder, Michael Kadire.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 2-2 offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Another payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
And here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
16, Matt Carpenter.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Now the 2-1. Chopper foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Two. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The pitcher, number 20.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
As Drubal Cabrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Josh Edgin will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 7, Travis d'Arnaud.
Joe Panik will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 23, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ready on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 30 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Mark Melanson.
Daniel Murphy will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Ball 2.
2-2.
Here comes a 2-2. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning, that's a call you'd like to get.
Payoff pitch coming. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
And this is not the way you want to start the 9th inning on the mound. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Now, in a one-run game, that puts a tying run on base to start things out.
Gary Cox will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's the first offering. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Here's the 2-0. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through, and he just rips it into center field.
Michael Lee will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen.
Need a base hit here. Just get the base hit already.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Just a straight steal here at second base. Good throw might have had him, but you see it just sail a bit there. And nice play to pull it in, or that runner on third could have walked home.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Fire burning hot, the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, then you tend to get hurt.
The 2-1 home. Oh, he got his pitch, and this one's lined into center. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory.
You know, he's up there just hoping to get the tying run home. But instead, he does it one better by getting the winning run home as well.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top, 8-7. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.